Dude, it's the kid YJ in this bit, man, and welcome back to another vlog. Shout out my guy Avery B. I didn't see him make a video like this a couple weeks ago when I wanted to get my little spin on it. So today we is talking about 24 lessons that comes from my personal life that I want to share with you to help you succeed in 2024. For the people that is new, 2023 was an amazing year for me. I done went from a college student working at Amazon to being able to do my own thing and be fully self-employed. And since y'all love when I share information with y'all and put y'all boys on game, I decided this was the perfect video to start 2024 with. So first off, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope your year is starting off on the right foot, and I'm just here to help you out a little bit more. So before we get into it, make sure you sit back, relax, put your screen on full screen, and enjoy the video. These 24 points, and especially the last 3, I promise will change your life. Number 1, there is no real excuse. You just have to do it. Time and time again, we give ourselves these little itty bitty excuses to not do the things that we need to do. Oh, I can't do it right now. My room's messy. Oh, I can't do it right now. It's dark outside. If you can't say the same excuse that you give yourself to your boss, if it's not valid for him, it shouldn't be valid for you. Number 2 is to take every L you took as a lesson, not a loss. We take a lot of L's. Trust me, I done took a lot of L's in 2023. But the difference between someone that succeeds and someone that continues to fail over and over again is how they treat those losses. Do they treat those losses as a setback and they're all pouty and sad, or do they treat them as a lesson and do they observe what went wrong in the situation and actually learn from it? Number 3, use your struggles to create your story, bruh. This is something that was really big for me. As y'all boys know, I done lost my license and I couldn't drive for like a whole month and a half, 2 months. Y'all boys remember that. Now, what helps me through those situations and other moments in life when I didn't have my car or when I was in a bad situation, always remember that those moments are the moments that create your story. Because when you think back at all the times when you struggled and all the times when you was in misfortune, you think back on those times, because there will be a time when you get back up and you're able to look back down on those moments and be like, damn, I came from so much. Number 4 is that you can actually achieve anything. It's not a matter of how, it's really a matter of when. If you have a goal in your head and you really want to do it, you can actually achieve it. It is 100% possible to achieve anything in this life. You can get to wherever you want to get to in life. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. It's all about the amount of work you want to put in for real. Number 5, we got quality and quantity is what matters. A lot of people, they say what is more important, quality or quantity? Well, 2023 taught me that quality and quantity is how you achieve success. How do you do this? You have to figure out how much quantity you can push out of quality. 100 shots don't matter in life if they're all bricks. You have to make the shots, and you can't make shots if they're not quality shots. For example, for all my YouTubers, if you want to be good at YouTube, it's not just about posting videos and trying to put out as much videos as possible, because guess what? If you have 100 bad videos, nobody's gonna watch your videos, bruh. You have to have quality videos. So with that being said, you have to know how much quality you can push out. Number 6, and this is a much needed one, bro. With God, everything becomes easier. And I can say this for myself for sure. We try to put things in our own hands. We try to say, man, I got this, I got this. All I gotta do is this, this, and that, and we're good. And 9 times out of 10, we're wrong, bruh. I'm trying to tell you right now, if you just let God have it, bruh, and you just tell God all your situations, your problems, your misfortunes, and just trust in him to get you through all of them, every time you will get through it, bruh. Just think about in your own life, every time you ask God to get you through a situation. You're sitting here right now, he got you through, didn't he? Number 7, and this is one of the biggest things I preached this year, and that is don't rely on another person to carry your dream. I see this time and time again. People are waiting on other people to satisfy their dream. Let's say you want to start a business. Why are you waiting for your friend to start a business with? Why are you waiting? He's obviously not as serious as you are. This is something that you really want, but he's not serious with it. But you're waiting on him to start the business. Why? 9 times out of 10, if you can do it yourself, bro, do it yourself, because no one else understands your vision and your dream as much as you. And because of that, no one is gonna put as much effort into your dreams and visions as much as you are. So because of that, you have to take initiative and sometimes do things yourself and get the ball ball rolling on your own to create that dream or vision. You get what I'm saying? And number 8, this is something that I sadly had to also figure out on my own, and that is you cannot want something for someone more than they want it. A lot of times we see the potential in people before they see it in themselves, especially if you think highly of the people around you. But sometimes they don't see that in themselves, and they will never see that in themselves until they see it in themselves. And because of that, you may push people beyond their limits, because if you see them all the way up here but they only see themselves over here, you can't do anything to push them to get ahead until they think of themselves up here. A lot of times you may feel like you're putting so much energy in somebody, trying to push them to get to that next level, but until they realize their own capabilities, 1, they won't respect what you're doing, and 2, they won't realize what you're doing until they realize it themselves. So with that being said, a lot of times you're gonna have to put your energy in other people. First, make sure you're putting that energy into yourself and making yourself a better person. But then on top of that, if this person over here, if person A doesn't want your help and isn't valuing your value that you give them, go ahead and put it into person B, bro. There's nothing wrong with giving your value from one person and putting it into another person that values what they give them, because you can give someone 100%, but if they only see themselves as 80%, they'll never see that extra 20 that you put in them. Number 9, and this is a very, very, very important one. Where you put your attention, it grows. If you put your attention in nothing but books, you will gain knowledge. If you do nothing but record YouTube videos, your YouTube channel will grow. If you put all your attention into the gym, your body's gonna get big. If you do nothing but read the Bible all day, you're gonna get closer to God. You cannot put your attention into something time and time again and expect it not to grow. Number 10, man, don't be afraid to break out and do something different, because the one that does something different is the one that stands out. A lot of us want to stand out. A lot of us want to be unique, be different, be ourselves, but you trying to fit in with everybody. You have to pick a side. You either look like everybody else or you stand out. There is no middle ground, bruh. It's either one or the other. In the areas where you are unique and where you're gifted, those are the areas you're gonna shine. So sometimes we gotta understand that it's okay to be different. It's okay to not be like everybody else, to look around and be like, damn, I feel like I'm a one of one, because that's what makes who you are. That's where you're gonna shine at. You only shine in the capabilities that you're different in. Number 11, most people won't believe in you until you accomplish it. But don't worry, it's normal. A lot of people, again, we talked about in another video why most people don't believe in your dreams, and that's because a lot of people, they have a cap on their life. They believe up until right here. Now, when you come through in your dreams, go way above that. You see how high it is, bro? You can't even see it on the screen. It's high as hell. That's your dreams, right? So a lot of people got high ass dreams, but they're telling it to people that don't have high dreams. So when you tell them your goals, they won't believe in you. And why is that? It's because they don't believe it for themselves. A lot of people don't believe in your dreams because your dreams are above their dreams and they don't want you above them. It sucks to say, but that's just the society we live in, bro. But I realized over the year, it's normal, bro. And most people are like this. And everybody ends up coming back around when you do accomplish it. And that's something that's good for you, because you're able to see who was real from the beginning and who actually supported you from the beginning. Number 12, bruh. We talked about this again in one of them vlogs, bruh. Education is limitless. It's not just in school. For the longest time, I'm talking about damn near my whole life, I thought education was tied together with school. But it's not, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Education is in anything you learn. It can come from your computer. It can come from your TV. It can come from these books. It can come from the Bible. It can come from anywhere, bruh. You can go outside, learn something, and get educated on it. Education is limitless. It's so limitless that you cannot learn everything in the world. That's how much knowledge there is out there. So don't limit yourself to only learning in school, because 9 times out of 10 they're not teaching you nothing anyways, bro. You know that, bro. You know that. Especially you watching this video in class. Number 13, bro, and this ties in with what we talked about before. It's all on you. We gotta understand something, bro. This is your goals we're talking about. This is your future we're talking about. This is you succeeding in everything you've ever wanted in life. Only you know that, bro. Only you Understand that. Only you can vision that. So it's literally only on you. Something you're gonna have to understand is that there's nobody in this world, unless you win the lottery or if your cousin Lil Baby or something, I don't know, but nobody finna give you $1 million, twin. Nobody finna say, oh, I mess with your vision, here's $1 million, go start your career. Nobody's doing that, bro. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to get it yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. That is completely normal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The norm is to get it yourself. The norm is that it's all gonna be on you, because no one else can fulfill your dreams for you, bro. Even if someone else got a Lamborghini, is that gonna hit the same as when you get yours? Of course not, because you can only satisfy your dream. Number 14, and please, bro, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Number 14, your gifts and talents are your ticket to destiny, bro. God has given us all talents. We talked about this in another vlog. I keep trying to tell y'all boys, tap into the vlog. But God gave us gifts and talent. And the Bible says it himself. If you don't use that talent, he will give it to somebody else. But this is the thing. We all have gifts and talents. And God wants us to literally use those gifts and talents, and he'll bless us with. He will bless you if you use your gifts and talents. Me talking to you right now, that's one of my gifts and talents, being able to speak on camera. But what's your gift? What is your skill? What are you good at that maybe you haven't realized that, oh, I can use that to become successful? Number 15, consistency is key in everything you want to do. If you want to be successful, you have to be in this day in and day out every single day, bruh. No breaks. Consistency, bruh. Like we talked about before, you need quality and quantity. One thing that a lot of people fail to realize is that literally 90% of the population breaks their bad habits, breaks their New Year's resolution, fails everything in under 3 weeks. So you know what that means, twin? Do you know what that means, bruh? Do you know what that means? That literally means 9 times out of 10, if you become consistent at something for more than 3 weeks, you have passed up 90% of people. If 90% of people quit after 3 weeks, 21 days, that means if you go farther than 3 weeks, you would have passed up 90% of people. Run that back if it didn't hit you yet. Number 16, money is not equal to a job. We talk about this all the time in the vlogs when I be sharing with y'all my entrepreneurial experience, because this was my first year of becoming an entrepreneur, and it's really shown me that this world is full of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? There is money everywhere. There is billions of dollars on this right here, a phone, and then a couple more billion right there on the computer. A lot of people have tried to tell me that you need a job to make money, and that's what I believed up all the way until like last year. I believed it, you know what I'm saying? Like 20 years of my life, I believed it until I actually looked for myself, and I realized there was so much money out here, so much money, that you literally do not need a job. You can have one if you want one, but you do not need one. So don't be thinking that, I need a job because I need money. It's not always the case. And for my people that don't want to work a job, just know there is billions out there for you that doesn't require a 9 to 5. Number 17, bro, and I want you to listen very close. Listen close. I'm looking you dead in your eyeballs, bro. Listen to me. Number 17, anyone, and when I say anyone, I mean anyone can do this, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I dropped out of college. I quit my job all in 1 year. I'm self-employed. My only boss is God himself. All in 1 year. This time last year, I was sitting on this bed right here. You know what I'm saying? Crying out to God, talking about God change something. Because guess what the situation was? I was at Amazon, bro. I was at Amazon working 10-hour shifts, pissed, depressed. And guess what? After that, I have to go do homework. You get what I'm saying? YouTube this channel didn't even exist until a month ago, but my old channel, I was probably at 2,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? A year later, that channel's at 5K. This channel blew up. Y'all, I'm completely self-employed. I haven't worked a job in over 6 months, and again, God is my boss. I'm trying to tell you, if I can do it, somebody that literally just dropped out of college, a normal kid, bro. You see, I'm a normal person, bro. If you watch the vlogs, you can see I'm normal as hell. If I can do it, bro, you can do it. And the more I accomplish, use that as nothing but motivation to tell yourself that you can do it, bro. Number 18, the 1% who makes it is the ones who decided it's the only choice they have. Now, a lot of people look at us as crazy because we are literally the 1%. Do you understand that? Most people that say, YouTuber, that will never happen. Entrepreneur, Just go get a job. Be like the rest of us. That is 99% of people. But me and you, the ones that do make it, the ones that do accomplish it, the self-made millionaires, the people that have retired their families, the people that have done the unthinkable, are the ones that truly believed in themselves and just never quit. Really think about that. Everybody that did quit was on the road, the same road. Literally, the only ones that make it are just the ones that really, truly believe in themselves and didn't quit. They didn't take no as an answer. When stuff failed, they found a workaround. They didn't listen to anybody that doubted them. They truly just believed in themselves, prayed to God, and made a way. And the 1% is literally just anybody else that follows that blueprint, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, because 99% of people, when one thing goes wrong, they quit, they say, I'm done with this, and they running back to their old lifestyle. But if you say, this is the only route I can take, then you're gonna take that route because you're gonna do everything possible to continue down that route. You get what I'm saying? Number 19, and please listen to this for everybody going through a hard time. Hard times pass, bro. Like I told you before, you gotta use those hard times to build your story. Hard times will pass. I don't care if it takes a month, a week, 6 months, a year. Eventually it will pass, bro. You know what I'm saying? The sun always shines after it rains, bro. God will always come through. That's why I always try to tell y'all, just go to God with all your problems. Go to God with all your situations. And one, he will make it go by way quicker. And two, knowing that you always have God to guide you through all of those misfortunes, it will just help you pass it way easier. Trust me, coming from me, bruh, hard times pass, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And it's extremely bright when you pass those hard times. Trust me. Number 20, regardless of what path you ever take on life, it's not easy, bruh. Life is not easy, especially if you're a man. Life is not easy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it on your own. You gotta get out the mud. A lot of people choose entrepreneurship because they think it's an easier route, but I'm trying to tell you, entrepreneurship is the hardest route in life to take because you got to understand, every other route you end up being an employee, but when you're the boss, you're responsible for everything. You have to do everything. Unless you hire people, you physically have to do everything. A lot of people don't understand that. They see that entrepreneurs, oh, you get to choose your schedule, I don't have a boss. Well, we have to do everything. You get what I'm saying? So don't choose something just because it's the easier option. I did that. You know what I'm saying? When I was going to college, I took psychology because it was the easiest thing I took in high school. And guess what? In college, it was a pain, bro. It was hell. And then on top of that, I didn't even like it. And eventually I dropped out. I tell that to tell you, every situation has difficulties. Every single avenue has its problems that needs to be solved. So just understand that and go and attack it. Understand that if you go this route or if you go this route, it's gonna have problems either way. So when you pick the route you want to go, any problem you see, don't run away and try to say, oh, this route's going to be easier, because they got problems too, bruh. Whatever route you want, just pick it and stick through it. And whatever challenges come with it, bruh, just push through. Number 21, and this is perfect because it's the beginning of the year. Create structures, not goals. There's two reasons why I say that. One, a lot of goals that we set have no correlation to what we do. For example, I can say I want 100,000 subscribers. I can't control who subscribes to me. So why would I make that a goal? If I made that a goal and I didn't accomplish it, I literally made a goal that I can't do nothing about. You get what I'm saying? Make a system. So instead of 100,000 subscribers, I can rather say I want to make 100 quality vlogs. And whatever outcome comes with that, comes with that. But I did what I could do by making 100 quality vlogs. If you are a salesperson, you can say, instead of saying I want 100 sales, you can say I'm gonna make 100 cold approaches. You get what I'm saying? Because a cold approach is something that you can actually control. When you make a structure, you're making something that you can actually control. And the number 2 problem with goals is that 9 times out of 10, when people pass their goals, they stagnate. And they wonder why they fall off. Because a lot of times, if you make your goal at 100,000 subscribers or 100 sales a month, once you reach that point, you're satisfied. You say, well, I found my goal. And a lot of times when people accomplish their goal, they don't make new goals and they just stay at the same spot. But if you made a system instead of a goal, then it keeps on going up and up, and there is no limit to where you can go. You get what I'm saying? 3 more. These 3 things are the keys to make you successful in 2024. Number 22, we got mindset is key. Now let me tell you a scenario, bro. We got two people. We got person A and person B. Person A has just come home from school, and guess what he says? He says, oh man, I have to do homework, I have to do chores, I have to work out, I have to record a video, and I have to edit a video. Person B just came back from school and he says, man, I get to do my homework and get these good grades. I get to record a video. I get to edit it for my people. I get to do my chores. I get to make sure my room's looking good. I get to accomplish everything off my to-do list. Do you see the two different mindsets? Now, mind you, those were the exact same tasks, but just two different ways of looking at it. If you look at something as you have to, your body naturally sees it as a burden. But if you say something as you get to do it, your body will naturally want to do it because it's something that you get to do. It's a privilege, it's a want versus a burden. You get what I'm saying? It's the exact same thing you're doing. It's all about the way you think about it. Number 23, pray in all seasons. When you're happy, pray about it. When you're sad, pray about it. When you're thankful, pray about it. When you need something, pray about it. Why do I say this? A lot of people, they only pray and they only talk to God when they want something, when they need something. Now we got to remember, a relationship with God is what? A relationship. Imagine if someone came to you only when they wanted something, only when they needed something. How would you treat that person? Versus somebody that you talk to every single day. A relationship with God is a relationship at the end of the day. And what does God say? God says, come to me in all seasons. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you need something, when you're thankful. Why? Well, number one, he already knows it, bro. He just wants you to come to him. And two, it shows your thankfulness for him. And it shows that you're not just using God. And number 24, the last one of the list, take your problems to God. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, please use me as an example. I done tried everything, bro. I done tried everything in my situation in life. I done tried doing everything on my own. I started a whole YouTube channel, and for 4 years I said, I got it, I got it, I got it. And where did it lead me? It led me to 5,000 subs in 4 years. When I finally said, you know what, God, you do it. I'm leaving it in your hands. I don't know how I'm supposed to make this YouTube stuff work, but you got it. Guess what happened, guys? Almost 2,000 subs in 1 month. I already done passed my old channel, y'all, and I just started this channel. I have to share my testimony, y'all. I started this channel beginning of Vlogsmas and gained all my viewership that my old channel had made in 1 month. That one took 4 years. You see what happens when you use God versus when you try to do it on your own? Try to tell y'all. With that being said, man, those are 24 life lessons that I personally went through in 2023 that I had to share with you for 2024. So you accomplish everything and you have the fast path to success. Try to tell y'all, boys, if you implement all 24 of these strategies, especially the last 3, you will be successful. I have no doubt. I have no doubt, because if I went through it and you can go through it already knowing the information I had to go through, then you can do it too, bro. Let me know your New Year's resolutions down in the comment section. As y'all know, I read and respond almost every single comment, so I love talking to y'all. My New Year's resolution is to make 100 quality vlogs, so stay tuned to that. This probably will be one of the last videos that I'm actually sitting. We gonna go out to the world, so if you want to join us on this journey as we go explore and just become the best person we can be, then stay tuned, man, and tag along for the journey. But with that being said, man, I love y'all, boys. I'm gonna catch you in the next video, and peace. Face ass.